What's going on, everybody? Brent here, OUnitProductions.com, and I would like to welcome you to episode 76 of Picking. Rainy day outside. Actually have a little bit of a problem in my home at the moment. Have a leak of some sort coming down through my bedroom. If you're on the East Coast right now, I'm sure you know exactly what's going on with the rain. Day after day after day, just crazy rain going on. So, having that be the case, I figured I would bust out a quick little episode today, share a couple things with you guys. Got all kinds of picks, antique picks to share with you guys. But first off, I just wanted to have a nice little cup of tea and review it, which is one of my favorite things to do for sure. This is a little bit different here today. This is actually a Japanese green tea which I'm having. I believe it's from the Fasola brand, F-A-S-O-L-A. Basically all I can make out on this package is Fasola green tea. I'll get up here real quick and show you guys. It's a pretty cool looking Japanese man in this plastic container. Japanese writing all over the box. And once you open up this container, it's got a foil wrapped bag of green tea inside, loose tea. Pretty cool, unique little packaging here. And I actually received this from my friend Adam, who I would like to give a big shout out to. Received a whole load of teas a couple weeks ago before he went to Japan. He actually speaks Japanese fluently. He's teaching English, the English language, to Japanese kids overseas in Japan right now. So it's very fitting that I'm reviewing this Japanese tea for him. Now, this is basic, raw, original tea in its rawest form. I'm a big fan of, rooibos teas and black teas and whatnot that have different flavorings added, citrus notes and fruit notes, all kinds of different tastes. I love different bag teas that have different flavors in them, but in order to truly appreciate tea, I really think you should take a moment and take some time to try some just simple original tea in its rawest form. I've had this tea steeping for probably about 5 minutes, and then it's been sitting cooling down for another 5 minutes on top of that. When you smell an original tea, a lot of the times teas from Japan, or all over the world, different countries, it's got that very raw, earthy, milky smell that's very consistent with green tea, especially if you have matcha powder. You'll definitely notice that milky, earthy, grassy smell, and in addition to the flavor, which I'll get into in a second. But it's just dirty, original, natural, 100% tea. This tea is no different. It's definitely got that smell that I'm familiar with. And like I said, yes, I love tea that has unique flavor profiles, whether it be strawberry teas or chocolate teas or carrot cake teas. I could go on and on. I have had many teas, as you guys know, but anyway. Original tea, just plain tea, I'm going to try to simply judge this for what it is, so to be a little bit fair, because obviously this isn't going to compare with a delicious carrot cake tea, for example, from Terry's Teas. Shout out to my man Terry again. But anyway, all right, let's go ahead and give it a try here. Wow. This has got that earthy, grassy taste, which I'm very familiar with, which if you're not a big tea drinker, you may not like, to be 100% honest. But coming through on this tea, which a lot of the teas don't have, I'm kind of getting a little bit of citrus note, a little bit of lemon zest, maybe a little bit of ginger. Very, very good. Just very plain, but a delicious tea. I wish I could read the packaging a little bit more to perhaps maybe say some of the things that are in this tea, or some of the just the description that these guys put in the package, but I do not have the ability to read Japanese, as you may imagine. Let me try this one more time here. Delicious tea. I'm actually going to go 7 out of 10 because I thought it was good. Didn't knock me off my socks. I would totally drink this tea on an almost daily basis just because it makes you feel good on the inside. It's got good flavor profile. Delicious tea. Let's not waste any more time. Let's get in to some picks. Alright, battery in the camera is dying a little bit, not fully charged, so we're going to try to get through quite a bit of picks here in some fast time. Excited for some of this stuff. This is actually all going down to OUP at Plaza Center in Bellefonte, PA. This coming weekend, I'm actually going to be taking it down on Sunday, Sunday, September 11th, Patriot Day here in the United States. Very fitting day to take a whole bunch of picks down to the new shop. So let's go ahead and get into it. First off, I picked this up for free because of a bundling deal I got there. Pussycat Talks to Her Kittens, a Rand McNally book. Pretty cool. It was in the best shape of his whole package of books. Free. I'm probably going to put maybe $5 on it. Alright, you guys know I love board games. This right here, this game is bonkers. I paid $1 for this, I believe. Probably going to put $5 or $6 on it like I usually do. I actually saw some of these going on eBay for like between $15 and $25. Maybe I'll go a little bit higher, maybe $10. Got to do some more research on this and a lot of these items. Next up, we got an original concentration game. I paid like 50 cents for this piece. Probably going to put between $5 and $10 on this as well. Always sell games. Games do very, very well for me. Big one right here. Let me try to pick this up. Box is a little bit beat up, but very, very awesome piece. It's a pivot pull. It's got Lucille Ball from I Love Lucy on the front. I don't know if you guys are familiar with Lucille Ball or I Love Lucy, but it was a big show. My mom used to watch it. My grandfather used to watch it. I watched it when I was little. Makes this piece very, very unique. It's like a pull game where you press a button and it pivots, shoots the little balls. It's got all the pieces in here. It's a little bit faded. The mat is supposed to be green. This mat is like whitish, but I paid, I believe, $10 for this. I'm probably going to ask maybe $25, $30. Haven't exactly decided a price on that one. Alright, couple more things to get through here. This is an original Pabst Blue Ribbon beer tray. This one right here is from, I don't believe it actually has the date on it, but I think I found it before, I just kind of forget. Nonetheless, very cool original piece. Pabst Blue Ribbon stuff always sells for me for a good profit. I ended up paying $5 for this tray. Originally he was asking $10, but I got a nice bundle. And probably going to put maybe $15 on this tray. Alright, up next. I just sold a Pabst Blue Ribbon tray like this, actually, with the 3 dots on it. These are kind of tray that you don't see too often. Very cool. This right here is a 7-Up Beyond Cola. These are actually kind of rare. I ended up paying $5 for this, and I'm probably going to ask about maybe $20 on this, just because it is rare to find this tray. And the exact same style, a Pepsi tray. Again, I paid $5. Haven't exactly looked this up yet. Kind of did a little glance over. Probably going to put maybe $10, $15 on this piece right here. Next up, very, very cool old wooden piece. I love obscure little things like this. This is an antique rat trap. This is a can't miss 4-way rat trap. Let's see, is there a town? Illinois. Yeah, it's from Illinois, from McGill Metal Products Co. I just love this piece. I paid $4 for it. I'm probably going to put 10 to 15 on it. All right, next up. Well, next up is this. You've actually seen this before. This was bid on in my Some Like It Used contest and was never paid for. So, took the listing off of eBay, and I'm going to try to make more money than I did in the auction. I paid $1 for this a couple weeks back. It sold for $1.99. Guy never paid. Closed the case. Going to put $10 to $15 on it down at Plaza Center. All right, next up. Very cool Budweiser light right here. Works great. It's very bright. I paid, I believe, I paid $9 for the light. Probably going to mark about $30 on it. We want to do a little bit more research on that first. And last but not least, my favorite item of the day, my favorite pick recently. This is an original Evel Knievel, I believe 1974 lunchbox. 1974. It's got the original thermos. There are some condition issues with this lunchbox. As you can see, it's got the thermos there. The thermos has some wear on it. It's some of the color and some of the graphics have worn off, but you can still see most of what it is. The other condition issues is it's got a little, well, it's got some rust on the back where there's a little bit of cracks peeping through the box. It's kind of rusted through. But I absolutely love this piece. Get a load of that. There's the front, and there is the back. I stepped up a little bit on this. I paid $25, and I'm going to put probably $60 on this and put it down in Plaza Center just because it's going to make an amazing shelf piece. Absolutely love it. And real quick, before I get going here, because like I said, the battery's dying. When I was at the flea market and I found that lunchbox, one of the things I did is I brought up a little eBay completed listing search on my phone. I know a lot of you guys already do that, but the people who maybe don't know about doing that or aren't familiar, a smartphone in this business will help you considerably. Having the ability to look up what something has sold for in the past, and in this case I found that they were going for up to $100 and some if they were in great condition. In my condition, anywhere between 40 and 60, I would say. 30 and 60, because there is some range, but regardless, I'm going to make money on it. Having the ability to look stuff up before you make an offer on something at a flea market, or before, you know, if you see the price already, if you can see that's a good deal, eliminates some of the not known, some of the unknown factor. So just a little tip to some of you guys who are maybe just starting in the business. You guys have been doing this for a while. You already know what the deal is. Alright guys, I'm going to get out of here. Thank you so much. Try to stay out of the rain. If you're on the East Coast right now, you know some crazy stuff is going on. There's actually a huge antique show starting tomorrow in my town, which likely I'll be missing because it's supposed to rain all the way up until middle next week. So hopefully that works out. We'll see. If not, I might be hitting another flea market this coming weekend where it has an indoor section, which I might be able to find some cool stuff. So until next episode, guys, I thank you for watching, and leave a comment. What is your favorite piece in this episode? And let's see, question of the week. When you were little, what was on your lunchbox? Did you have a lunchbox? I guess you should answer that question first. And then if you did, what was on your lunchbox? Thanks, guys.